Hey guys, we have just about a month until it is time to start getting our potatoes planted in the ground. We need to do a process to get our potatoes ready to plant. This process is called chitting potatoes, C-H-I-T-T-I-N-G. I'm going to show you how we do that and get our potatoes ready to go in the ground. I have 2 boxes of potatoes that I saved from our harvest last year with the intention of using them to plant our garden this year. I haven't opened these boxes to see what kind of state they're in, so I'm hoping that they're doing okay. I kept them in my pantry where the sunlight can't get them, but they're not going to freeze. All right, you want to open it up and see? Open it up and see what's inside. Holy moly! Well, I would say that these potatoes will be very excited about getting in the ground. Wow, look at that. They look like something out of the ocean, don't they?
Potatoes.
So normally I have to make my potatoes do this. Yeah, there's potatoes in there. They don't normally do it on their own for me. Normally, I would have to put them in cardboard, egg cartons like this, in a sunny window, and then they would start growing. These are called eyes. All of the spots on the potatoes where it grows is called eyes. So these can form new potato plants and will grow more potatoes. That's good, Ellie. Yeah, you can help me put them in here. Look at these. Now, one like this that has lots and lots of eyes on it, you could potentially cut this into chunks and then use it as multiple potato plants. Last year I cut mine into chunks, and honestly I didn't really notice a huge difference between the ones that were cut into chunks and the ones that were planted whole like this in their production.
Apple. We help.
Yeah, we can help. Man, these guys are just going bonkers in here.
We help.
Well, I am very shocked at the enthusiasm of these potatoes. So, I'm going to use a couple of these. I like these cardboard egg cartons because they're flat and they're really easy to put a lot of potatoes in and space them out. You want to have good airflow around your potatoes so they don't rot. Man, they are feeling a little bit squishy, which I think is okay as long as we, you know, give them proper ventilation.
Ouchie, ouchie,
and then they'll get into the ground soon-ish. Now, this is normally what my seed potatoes look like when I first pull them out. They have a couple tiny little eyes, but nothing huge and ginormous. So this is more like what you're going to get when you buy seed potatoes, not these giant monstrosities that I'm pulling out of my box here. Heavy.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do a picture. Do a picture.
Let's do a picture.
That's too big.
There's a couple bigger ones, huh?
That's too big. 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 Yeah.
Oh, careful. I want it like that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The rest some more. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Let me get one more, okay? So then we're just going to set these in a sunny window until we're ready to plant them in the ground. Chitting your potatoes is really that easy. All you need to do is put them in a sunny window where it's nice and warm and dry, and give them about a month before you're ready to plant them in the ground. Give them some time to grow their eyes so they're ready to go in the ground. Then once the ground is warmed up a little bit and we're about 2 weeks away from our last frost date, we will start planting our potatoes in the ground. So long as you take care of your potatoes after you harvest and keep them for the next year, you should never have to buy seed potatoes ever again. You can just buy them the first time, just keep a few every time you harvest, and then you'll have potatoes for the foreseeable future, forever potentially, as long as you can save some from each harvest. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have done your own chitting potatoes at home, if you have used seed potatoes, if you use store-bought potatoes. Let me know what you found to be very helpful, and if you had any difficulties with getting your potatoes to grow. Thanks for hanging out with us today while we got our potatoes ready, and I will see you next time.